What is your name and date of birth?
Peter.
Peter?
Like this is an ABC.
Stop trying to be kind. You're really starting to press my patience now.
Yeah, you're pressing me for your patience.
We're good. Good. Let's give me your name so we can go home.
Forget it.
Right?
Hey,
y'all
sir,
finish up.
Forget it. Don't give it.
Tell me your name or we're going to go to jail.
They know my name.
I'm asking you so I can...
Oh, they know my name.
Yo, it's disorderly. Absolutely.
On April 6, 2024, officers from the town of Palm Beach Police Department responded to a reported disturbance at an upscale hotel. A hotel guest had been denied his vehicle keys by valet staff due to observable intoxication. The confrontation that followed was captured on body-worn camera. 3 legal questions frame this analysis. First, does the subject's conduct meet the threshold for disorderly intoxication under Florida Statute Section 856.011? Second, does verbal aggression, absent physical violence, satisfy the disorderly conduct standard under Florida Statute Section 877.03? Third, was the Fourth Amendment seizure constitutionally justified given what the officers knew at the time of arrest?
We're here to have a good time.
Now you're looking at me, you staring me down, brother? Well, at least he's my size.
There you go.
But I wouldn't take you out first. He's the guy who goes, because I don't like him.
I got you.
So we're not going back to the bar.
So I wanted you to go to the bar and ask the people who I am.
That's not going to help. Regardless of who you are, sir, I understand that.
Don't get nobody get behind me.
Listen.
Anyway.
I get it.
Don't get behind me. Because things happen. You got a lot of shit on you here. That's very usable. Okay, not only from you,
Listen to me.
from me. It's not just.
Hey man, causing a disturbance right now.
Right.
You're
Yeah.
teetering that line of going to jail right now.
Well,
so relax.
For
Take
what?
a breath. Disorderly intox. Take a breath.
for what?
Disorderly intox. Take a breath. Calm down. We're trying to find out what's going on before. We don't want
You
to go
don't
to
know
jail.
what's going on. Here's my best friend.
Well, your
of
best friend,
50
you tell me.
fucking years.
In Palm Beach County.
How you doing, brother? Well, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cops and a really big security guard in front of me. So I'm at the breakers, but they're I'm in a kind of bind. But you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. What are you doing?
Well, they won't let me drive out of here, and anyway, I'll call you.
Trying to get you somewhere safe and home rather than going to jail. Like, do you understand that? I don't think he's grasping the concept right now.
I don't really
We're
care.
really trying to help you out right now.
2 hots in a cot. I don't like soggy peanut butter jelly.
But, you're
I haven't been there for a long.
What's your name and date of
I
birth?
gave it to this guy.
What is your name and date of birth?
Peter.
Peter?
Like this is an ABC.
Stop trying to be kind. You're really starting to press my patience now.
Yeah, you're pressing me for your patience.
We're good.
Good. Let's get your fucking name so we can go home.
Forget it.
Right?
Hey,
y'all
sir,
finish up.
Forget it. Don't go with me.
Asking you right
Get
now.
your hands off me. Get your hands off me. I've done nothing.
I'm asking you
Done nothing.
right now.
Done nothing, brother. What's your name?
Tell me your name or we're going to jail.
They know my name.
I'm asking you so I can...
Oh, they know my name.
Yo, it's disorderly. Absolutely.
Florida Statute Section 856.011 requires 2 elements. The individual must be intoxicated in a public place, and that intoxication must cause a public disturbance. Both elements are fact-specific. The statute does not criminalize mere intoxication. It does not criminalize being loud. The disturbance element demands more. Than offensive behavior, it requires a concrete, observable disruption. The valet supervisor's on-camera statement provides critical evidentiary support. He stated he could detect alcohol from several structural pillars away, a significant distance that speaks to the degree of intoxication. He further stated the subject used profane language toward a female front desk employee, calling her a, quote, "This is not mere profanity. It is profanity directed at a third party in a commercial public space, witnessed by staff." Taken together, detectable intoxication, sustained verbal aggression toward hotel staff, and the deployment of 5 officers, plus hotel security, the disturbance element, under Section 856.011 is arguable at the probable cause standard. The disorderly conduct charge under Section 877.03 stands on weaker legal ground. Florida courts have consistently constrained the reach of this statute when applied to verbal conduct. In Blake v. State 433, so 2nd 611, decided by Florida's First District Court of Appeal in 1983, the court held that smelling of alcohol, using profanity, and talking loudly was insufficient to constitute disorderly conduct. In Jernigan v. State 566, so 2nd 39, also 1st DCA 1990, throwing keys, crumpling personal items, using profanity, and refusing to leave did not meet the statutory threshold. The pattern in this footage sustained verbal belligerence, profanity, refusal to comply, closely mirrors these fact patterns. A Section 8 77.03 charge standing on verbal conduct alone would face substantial legal headwinds in Florida courts. However, one statement in the footage introduces a legally distinct issue. The subject told officers on camera that he could kick one of them, and he specified where. That is not profanity. That is a conditional physical threat.
All right, so
You're here to arrest me?
try and talk to you. Look how he's starting. All I want to try to do is talk to you. And you
Mr. Big Shot.
Put your hands together like you're praying.
Big Shot.
I'm glad you asked.
If you don't know my name,
Put your hands together.
I don't have.
Like you're praying. Put your hands together.
So I watch this one. No, you're trying to avoid. No, you like it. They like it. They like the Big Shot. I can kick you right in the fucking nuts, right?
You did that. You did it on you. It's another thing you can go to jail for.
That's a big boy.
The Supreme Court held in City of Houston v. Hill, 482 U.S. 451, 1987, that offensive speech directed at police officers is generally protected under the First Amendment. But First Amendment protection has a ceiling. Speech that constitutes a true threat, a direct statement of intent to commit a violent act against a specific person, falls outside constitutional protection. This is the central legal tension in this encounter. The subject also referenced a sharp object, stating he could not hold it because, in his words, he might stab himself. Whether this reads as a self-harm concern or a veiled threat is legally ambiguous from the footage alone. Under Graham v. Connor, 489 U.S. 386, 1989, the reasonableness of an officer's actions must be evaluated from the perspective of a reasonable officer at the scene, not with the benefit of hindsight. At the moment of arrest, officers had a witness statement documenting intoxication and verbal abuse of staff, a subject making a direct physical threat on camera, and an ambiguous reference to a sharp object. That is a substantial probable cause record. Terry v. Ohio, 392 U.S. 1968, permits investigative detention based on reasonable, articulable suspicion. The initial detention here was clearly justified. The question is whether the subsequent arrest crossed the line. One additional statutory note. The valet's decision to deny the subject his vehicle keys is consistent with established duty of care obligations under Florida common law. That refusal provided independent corroboration for the officer's intoxication assessment.
I don't pay. I pay cash. Pay cash. I give everybody cash. I take care of everybody.
Yeah, I got you. Here you go. Oh, your stuff? Yeah. I'll put them in the car.
No, you can take it. I can't have it because I might stab myself. Thank you.
All right, let's go in the car, all right?
Good for you.
We're going to walk this way, okay?
Yeah.
I do, yes.
All right. So tell me what's going on.
So I actually never directly interacted with the guest. I heard the tail end of the interaction. He came to the valet desk probably around 11:30 or so, requested the vehicle.
Okay.
I spoke to my desk team. They said that he requested the vehicle. I got a description of the gentleman, put in a call with the security team to have him come out. In the 30 seconds I was back trying to expedite the call.
Yeah.
I came back out. My direct superior, Albert, was already talking to him. Used some choice language, called the nice gal, Delaney, the front desk.
Right. So somebody refused to give him his car. Is that?
Yes, that's exactly. We refused to give him the keys. I could smell the alcohol on him from even when I was walking past the guy.
Okay.
So it's pretty clear cut.
All right.
Yeah, that's really about it.
All right.
Not directly, but even like I walked past him when he kind of came out, walked past his car a couple times. I kind of checked him out, and I can smell him from that second pillar.
Okay.
On the valet floor there, but never actually talked to him.
Okay. So he was just out front being belligerent because you wouldn't give him the keys to his vehicle.
That's exactly right.
Okay, and you could smell alcohol. All right. Thank you for your statement.
Thank you.
Get with them.
Look at that.
Have to say, you're right. When you handcuff somebody,
You good?
yeah.
At the time of this analysis, a search of publicly available court records and news archives did not yield confirmed case disposition. The subject was likely charged under Section 856.011, Section 877.03, or both, each a second-degree misdemeanor under Florida law. The maximum penalty for either charge is 60 days in county jail and a $500 fine pursuant to Florida Statute sections 775.082 and 775.083. Based on Florida precedent, any Section 877.03 conviction would face significant appellate challenges. The Section 856.011 charge carries stronger evidentiary support given the witness testimony on record. The arresting officers receive a B. Multiple verbal warnings were issued before any physical restraint. The subject was explicitly told he was approaching arrest and given the opportunity to de-escalate. That is procedurally sound. Witness testimony was secured on camera, building a documented probable cause record. The force used handcuffing a verbally combative, intoxicated subject was proportionate under the Graham versus Connor reasonableness standard. No gratuitous force is visible. The grade does not reach the A range because officer language elevated at points rather than maintaining consistent professional tone, mirroring a subject's aggression, does not de-escalate. Tactical spacing also showed room for improvement. The subject receives a C+. His initial grievance, the hotel retaining his keys, was legally unactionable against him and arguably in his own interest. His path to a favorable outcome required de-escalation. He chose escalation at every step. The refusal to provide identification was tactically counterproductive and legally irrelevant to the arrest outcome. The threat statement was the single most consequential choice. It shifted the encounter from a gray area verbal dispute to documented criminal conduct. Partial credit is warranted because the subject did not physically resist once handcuffed. He also demonstrated awareness of his situation, but awareness without behavioral adjustment does not prevent legal exposure. The hotel valet supervisor receives an A-. The decision to deny the vehicle keys to a visibly intoxicated guest was not only reasonable, it may have prevented a far more serious incident. The witness statement was clear and legally relevant. This encounter illustrates a fundamental principle in Florida criminal law. The First Amendment is broad, but it does not extend to direct physical threats. The moment the subject crossed from profanity into a specific threat of violence, he shifted the legal analysis entirely. A second takeaway: witness statements matter enormously at the probable cause stage. Without the valet supervisor's testimony, the officer's arrest decision would have rested primarily on what was visible on camera, which is a narrower evidentiary foundation. For law enforcement, verbal warnings before arrest are not legally required, but they create a documented record that significantly strengthens the constitutional validity of the arrest and reduces civil liability exposure under 42 U.S.C. Section 1983. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on police court interactions.